Hello everyone. In series of peer learning videos, this video is on most recent topic. India is going to get its first geothermal power project in Ladakh. Yes, you heard it right. On February 7, 2021, an agreement for establishing the first geothermal power project was announced. Under this agreement, India's first geothermal power plant is going to be set up in Puga area situated 170 km east of Leh. The project will be undertaken by one of India's largest company, ONGC. Geothermal power plant is to be constructed in 3 phases by ONGC. First phase include drilling up to 500 meters to tap the steam and hot sulfur water that spews out of the geysers. It would help in running the power plant with a capacity of 1 megawatt. In second phase, drilling will be done a bit deeper to explore the potential of the thermal reservoir. Third phase involves setting up a commercial plant. The estimated power supply would be of 250 megawatt. These are some potential geothermal reservoirs in India situated in Chhattisgarh, Himachal Pradesh, West Bengal and so on. There are several benefits of this plant, like it would be a source of continuous energy which can be used for generating electricity. Also, space heating would be very handy by hot water from the spring. Establishing hot swimming pools would be good as a tourist attraction. Ladakh would be self-sustaining economy and it would emphasize the government vocal for local calls. Establishing of this kind of plant would open new work avenues for locals. The renewed focus is on the perpetual form of energy as it is considered to be extremely environment friendly and would lead to a carbon neutral Ladakh. Now let's discuss what the geothermal energy actually is. The rocks and fluids found in the shallow ground to several miles below the surface of Earth, reaching up to magma, contains geothermal energy. In order to convert geothermal energy into useful form of energy or electricity, 1.6 kilometers or more deep holes are drilled into underground reservoirs. Steam and hot water is tapped in these wells to drive the turbines. The turbines are in turn linked to electricity generators. Basically, there are 3 types of geothermal power plants. Dry steam plants take the steam out of fractures in the ground and use it to directly drive a turbine. In flash plants, high pressure hot water is pulled into cooler at low pressure. The steam then resulting from this process is used to drive the turbine. In binary plants, the hot water is passed by a secondary fluid with a lower boiling point than actual, which make it turn into vapor. This then drives the turbine. So here comes advantages, which is very first need of any new effort. Geothermal energy is extracted from the earth without burning fossil fuels, and geothermal fields produce practically no emission. So they are perfectly environment friendly. When looking at the availability factor, which shows how reliable and constant specific energy sources are, geothermal is ranking on the top. It is an exceptionally constant source of energy. Geothermal heat pump systems use 25% to 50% less electricity than conventional system for heating or cooling. And with their flexible design, they can be adjusted to different situations, requiring less space for hardware as opposed to conventional systems. Also, it merely includes any input that depend on market. This results in less and stable price. Now here come disadvantages of geothermal energy. The availability of geothermal energy at appropriate depth is the main factor. They can be built only on potential geothermal sites. The need for drilling and installing quite a complex system into one's home makes the price climb quite high. Unfortunately, no matter its reputation of being an environment-friendly alternative energy source, geothermal energy also causes some environmental damage, like it can impact underground reservoir water quality. Please do like this video and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.